Welcome to Taking Off from Taoyuan Airport, the transformation from a rural town to Asia's aviation hub. In this course, we will take you on an in-depth exploration of the remarkable transformation of Taoyuan City in Taiwan, from a small agricultural town to a major aviation hub in Asia. Through the perspective of aircraft maintenance experts, we will gain insight into the core of the global aviation industry, understanding how Taoyuan has leveraged its unique geographical location and technical strengths to secure its place on the international stage. From a historical overview to future planning, we will comprehensively explore the past, present, and future of the Taoyuan Aerotropolis. In addition to guiding you through the video with the history of Taoyuan and how it became a global aviation industry hub, I have designed 3 multiple-choice questions to make sure you fully understand the video. Don't worry. All the answers are hidden in the video, waiting for you to discover. Moreover, to help you apply what you've learned, I've prepared a short answer question at the end of the lesson for you to review and solidify the knowledge you will gain today. Finally, don't forget to take the carefully designed post-course quiz to test your understanding of the course material. After completing this course, you will have a deeper understanding of Taoyuan's history and its development into an aviation city. You will also have a better grasp of the topic-related vocabulary taught in the video. This learning experience will help improve your English skills and significantly enhance your knowledge of Taiwan. These learning outcomes are beneficial to increasing your knowledge and boosting your confidence and communication skills. For example, through this learning experience, when you encounter similar situations during your travels in the future, you will be able to engage in deeper conversations with others more confidently and express your views more clearly. No matter whether you have a strong interest in aviation or Taiwan's local industrial development, or you are new to this field, this course will lay a solid foundation for you, empowering you to further research and explore this fascinating domain. We hope you can apply the knowledge and skills you will learn to everyday scenarios, creating more opportunities and rewards for your personal growth. Hearing about this course content and the learning outcomes, aren't you excited? Without further ado, let's get started. In this video, you'll get a basic understanding of Taoyuan Airport, and a basic overview of the aircraft inspection process. The content is very interesting, so let's dive in and learn together. Before revealing the questions, I want to make sure you don't get too immersed in the video and forget to pay attention to the key points. Therefore, I have tagged attention prompts in the video to highlight the important points. Question 1. Which of the following statements about Taoyuan Airport and aircraft inspections is correct? A. Taoyuan is located in the southern part of Taiwan, 150 kilometers south of Taipei, making it far from the capital. B. Taoyuan Airport is not an important airport in Taiwan, with very little cargo throughput and a small number of takeoffs and landings daily. C. Aircraft undergo an A-check every 100 flight hours, and the inspection must be completed within 36 hours. D. The key to maintaining the landing gear is lubrication, and the technicians need to apply oil to ensure the landing gear operates smoothly. Got the question? Remember to pay attention to the attention prompts in the video. Let's play the video now. 3, 2, 1.
It's midnight at Taiwan's Taoyuan International Airport. One of the world's most modern planes, an Airbus 350 jetliner, inbound from Japan, has just landed. A maintenance team takes over the long-range airliner. In the next few hours, crew members will perform checks, repairs, and adjustments to ensure the safety of the Airbus's 300 passengers. It's essential. If the city's plans to become a fully fledged aerospace capital are to get anywhere, It has to be a go-to place for this kind of critical testing. "50 kilometers south of Taipei, Taiwan's capital, Taoyuan is a city with different facets. It's the nation's fastest growing city, with an integrated transport network, green infrastructure, and smart web solutions that make life quicker and easier for everyone here. But Taoyuan is also Taiwan's main gateway to the world. The international airport sees thousands of passengers, and tons of freight pass through every day. And there are bigger plans ahead. Lin Shuhong has been maintaining aircraft for 20 years. He knows how much the industry depends on experts like him and their tradition of quality workmanship.
一架飞机，那从小的到100多个人到300多个人的生命是掌握在我的手上，所以我想从事这个工作开始，这个使命就在我的肩上。那我觉得这是一个挑战，那对我来讲，这也是一个责任。
Tonight, Lin and his team will put the Airbus 350 through what they call an A check. Airliners undergo this critical routine every 400 to 600 flight hours. The workers have 12 hours to swarm the 66-meter-long plane inside and out, examining every nook and cranny, even in the 17-meter tail fin. Until their work is done, the plane's crew cannot take off.
今天 A check 的检查项目非常的多，那其中包括了发动机的内部的检查，是否有任何有漏油的迹象，或者有什么松脱的迹象。起油架的部分呢，主要重点是在于润滑，我们都要打油进去，让所有的活动面呢能够更 smooth 一点，而不会卡卡的。
Wow, it's fascinating to learn how many people are involved in ensuring a plane can fly safely. Now, let's reveal the answer. Question 1. Which of the following statements about Taoyuan Airport, and aircraft inspections is correct? A. Taoyuan is located in the southern part of Taiwan, 150 kilometers south of Taipei, making it far from the capital. B. Taoyuan Airport is not an important airport in Taiwan, with very little cargo throughput and a small number of takeoffs and landings daily. C. Aircraft undergo an A check every 100 flight hours, and the inspection must be completed within 36 hours. D. The key to maintaining the landing gear is lubrication, and the technicians need to apply oil to ensure the landing gear operates smoothly. The correct answer is D. A, B, and C are incorrect options. The video explains that Taoyuan is located in the northern part of Taiwan, just 50 kilometers south of Taipei, making it very close to the capital. Its excellent geographic location and convenient transportation make it one of the fastest growing cities in the country. Additionally, Taoyuan Airport is one of Taiwan's most important airports, serving as the main gateway to the world. The airport handles thousands of passengers and a large volume of cargo daily. Lastly, the video also mentions that aircraft undergo an A check every 400 to 600 flight hours, not every 100 hours, and this inspection must be completed within 12 hours. Only after the inspection confirms everything is in order can the aircraft proceed with its subsequent flights. In addition to regular airplanes, here are 8 common types of aircraft to help you expand your related vocabulary. please pause the video and see if you can name these 8 English words. Take your time and think it through. 1. Helicopter. A type of aircraft which is capable of vertical takeoff and landing, hovering and flying in any direction. Example: the rescue team used a helicopter to reach the climbers trapped in the mountains. 2. UFO. An unidentified flying object, often associated with extraterrestrial beings. Example: many people claim to have seen a UFO in the night sky. Reminder: UFO stands for Unidentified Flying Object. 3. Airplane. A powered flying vehicle with fixed wings and engines, used for transporting passengers and cargo. Example: the airplane took off smoothly and headed towards its destination. 4. Cargo plane. A type of aircraft specifically designed to transport goods rather than passengers. Example: the cargo plane delivered supplies to the remote village. 5. Glider. A lightweight aircraft without an engine that flies by relying on air currents. Example: the pilot skillfully maneuvered the glider through the air. 6. Hot air balloon. A large balloon filled with hot air and is used for recreational flight. Example: we watched the sunrise from a hot air balloon floating above the countryside. 7. Drone. An unmanned aerial vehicle that can be remotely or autonomously, often used for surveillance, photography, or delivering goods. Example: the drone captured stunning aerial footage of the coastline. 8. Jet. A fast aircraft powered by jet engines, typically used for commercial air travel or military purposes. Example: the jet flew at high speed, leaving a trail of white vapor in the sky. Let's review them once again. Helicopter, UFO, airplane, cargo plane, glider, hot air balloon, drone, jet. Congratulations on completing the first question. I trust you now have a basic understanding of Taoyuan Airport and the inspections and maintenance carried out before a plane takes off. In the upcoming video, we'll dive deeper into the geographical advantages of Taoyuan and explore how it has risen to become an important aircraft maintenance center and aviation hub in Asia. Let's continue watching. Question 2. Regarding the descriptions of Taoyuan and Taoyuan Airport, which of the following is correct? A. Only a few aircraft are maintained and inspected at Taoyuan Airport each year, generating very little revenue. B. Taoyuan can serve as an aviation hub primarily because of its geographical location, close to many major economies. C. Taoyuan has been focused solely on the aviation industry since ancient times, with no other industries supporting its economic development. D. The initial construction of Taoyuan Airport aimed to design it as the smallest airport in East Asia. Got the question? Remember to pay attention to the attention prompts in the video. Let's play the video now. 3, 2, 1.
Every year, nearly 250,000 aircraft fly to Taoyuan for checks, repairs, and overhauls, generating nearly $2 billion in revenue. It makes the city a leading maintenance center in Asia.
桃园机场本身基本上它的这个地理位置来看的话，是属于东南跟东北的转运站。那同时我们都知道这边有很好的高铁啊、捷运啊、未来的桃园绿线啊等等，基本上在交通枢纽部分也可以跟未来的2大城市桃园跟台北做一个结合，甚至于到基隆，所以这个都是在桃园机场的相对未来航太发展的利基。
It should be no surprise that the island has become a home to aerospace engineering expertise. Across the Pacific lies the United States, the world's largest economy. China, ranked second, is just to the west. Number 3, Japan, is a hop and a skip north. And to the south are spread the 10 ASEAN nations, together the world's 5th largest economy. History foreshadowed this evolution. Hard to imagine that the city's origins were agricultural. Pioneers from the mainland arrived 300 years ago to find an undeveloped land.
Taiwan's early history is
To support farming, newcomers dug hundreds of ponds in which to store rainwater for irrigation,
the object of continuous and stormy struggle.
the basis for what became a prosperous agricultural economy. Centuries later, the lake-filled landscape they left behind earned the district the nickname Thousand Pond Township, a hint of what was to come.
台湾在产业结构从农业转变成工业的时候，桃园其实是算最大的受益者。为什么呢？我们在这个产业转型的过程，这个当时推出了所谓的10大建设。那10大建设其中有2个跟桃园息息相关，一个就是中山高速公路的交通网络的串联，一个就是国际机场。
中华民国68年2月21日，是中正国际机场第1期工程建设完成。
Built in the northwest of the city, this international airport has brought a different look to Taoyuan. An apron with space for 22 aircraft, up to 47 planes taking off and landing during peak hours, coupled with a terminal building that can accommodate 4,000 passengers. Taoyuan Airport was considered one of East Asia's largest at that time. The project dramatically changed the city, encouraging development and growth as associated services expanded. Taoyuan becomes a literal aerospace city unto itself.
Wow! It turns out that Taiwan and Taoyuan's geographical location are incredibly important. Now let's reveal the answer. Question 2. Regarding the descriptions of Taoyuan and Taoyuan Airport, which of the following is correct? A. Only a few aircraft are maintained and inspected at Taoyuan Airport each year, generating very little revenue. B. Taoyuan can serve as an aviation hub primarily because of its geographical location, close to many major economies. C. Taoyuan has been focused solely on the aviation industry since ancient times, with no other industries supporting its economic development. D. The initial construction of Taoyuan Airport aimed to design it as the smallest airport in East Asia. The correct answer is B. Options A, C, and D are incorrect. The video mentioned that nearly 250,000 aircraft are maintained, inspected, and modified at Taoyuan Airport each year, generating close to $2 billion in revenue annually. This makes Taoyuan one of Asia's key aircraft maintenance centers. Additionally, Taoyuan's development started with agriculture over 300 years ago. Early settlers built hundreds of ponds to store rainwater for irrigation, making agricultural development the starting point for Taoyuan's subsequent economic growth. Lastly, when Taoyuan Airport was first constructed, it was already considered one of the largest airports in East Asia, not designed to be the smallest. That's amazing. Taoyuan Airport holds such a significant position. There are also many different personnel at the airport. I wonder how many you know. Now, let me introduce you to 8 common airport occupations. As usual, please pause the video and take a moment to think about how to say these 8 common occupations in English. 1. Ground staff. Employees who work at the airport and handle various tasks such as check-in, boarding, and luggage handling. Example: the ground staff efficiently checked in all the passengers for the early morning flight. 2. Pilot. A person who operates and flies an aircraft, responsible for the safety of the passengers and crew. Example: despite the bad weather, the pilot landed successfully. 3. Flight attendant. A member of the cabin crew who provides services and ensures the safety and comfort of passengers during a flight. Example: the flight attendant kindly offered blankets to passengers on the overnight flight. 4. Aircraft mechanic. A professional who inspects, repairs, and maintains aircraft to ensure they are safe and operational. Example: The aircraft mechanic carefully inspected the engines before the flight. 5. Air traffic controller, a professional responsible for managing the safe and efficient operation of aircraft on the ground and in the airspace. Example: the air traffic controller guided the plane safely to the runway. 6. Baggage handler, a person responsible for loading, unloading, and transporting passengers' luggage at the airport. Example: the baggage handler carefully loaded the suitcases onto the conveyor belt. 7. Customs officer, a government official who inspects goods and luggage at an airport to ensure compliance with laws and regulations. Example: the customs officer asked the traveler to declare any items purchased abroad. 8. Immigration officer, a government official who checks the passports and visas of passengers entering or exiting a country at the airport. Example: the immigration officer asked to see my passport and visa before allowing me to enter the country. A quick reminder: most people often confuse immigration officers with customs officers. However, their roles at the airport are different. Immigration officers are primarily responsible for checking passengers' passports and visas to ensure they have legal entry or exit rights, which is crucial for national border security. Typically, you will encounter immigration officers when entering or leaving a country, and they determine whether you are allowed to enter or exit. Customs officers, on the other hand, focus on inspecting passengers' belongings and luggage to ensure that no prohibited or undeclared items are brought into or out of the country. Their main concern is protecting the country from illegal goods and ensuring the proper collection of taxes and duties. So, the next time you're at the airport, remember not to call the person checking your passport and asking about your travel plans. A customs officer. They are immigration officers. Finally, let's review everything one more time. Remember to say it out loud with me. Ground staff, pilot, flight attendant, aircraft mechanic, air traffic controller, baggage handler, customs officer, immigration officer. Congratulations on completing the second question. I believe you've witnessed the incredible transformation of Taoyuan from traditional farmlands to airport runways. In the next video, let's look ahead to the future and see how Taoyuan embraces innovation, planning an aerospace city that integrates aviation, technology, and urban development. Question 3. Regarding aircraft maintenance and the Taoyuan Aerotropolis project, which of the following is correct? A. Engines are usually removed only for regular maintenance. If an engine blade is unexpectedly damaged, the plane can continue flying without replacing the part. B. During aircraft inspections, the removed parts can be placed anywhere without labeling the positions, as long as they can be put back in the end. C. After the engine inspection is complete, there is no need to test it on a test stand for confirmation. It can be directly reinstalled on the aircraft and used for flight missions. D. The Taoyuan city government continues to plan the expansion of the Aerotropolis project, extending outward from Taoyuan Airport, bringing in related industries to promote development. Got the question? Remember to pay attention to the attention prompts in the video. Let's play the video now. 3, 2, 1.
Back to the hangar. Today, the team is ready to perform heart surgery on another aircraft.
发动机会拆下来，会有2种状况。那第一种状况当然就是所谓的定期更换。那另外一个就是非定期更换，就是可能飞机降落或起降的时候在跑道头，那它可能会吸入鸟类或者是地面上的石头，然后造成那个叶片的损坏。那这时候就是要把发动机换掉。
A jet engine is essentially a machine for generating thrust. The turbine blades spin at high speed, compressing air. Injecting fuel into that air forms a volatile gas. When ignited, this gas explodes, creating millions of pounds of thrust that propel the aircraft skyward. During a total overhaul, each and every one of the engine's 40,000 parts will be taken out and dismantled. Recording its position and inspecting it. As with the human body, when it comes to areas of critical concern, these aircraft physicians need to use precision instruments to take a closer look.
这速度可以吗？可以。OK， 先慢慢排，看会不会撞到。
就是内视镜检查。那如果当我们 BSI 小组在做这个内视镜检查，那发现发动机内部的叶片也有损坏的时候，那这时候也会做更换。
Before going back to work, the reassembled engine needs to go through a rigorous final test.
那基本上这发动机维修完之后，那它会进到我们所谓的试车台去做一个测试，任何的数据都在所谓的规范内的时候，那它就可以，我们就会把它换上。
Rigorous testing assures the quality of the workmanship. After nearly 60 days of heart surgery, the jumbo jet is ready to return to the skies.
飞机的这个制造商已经开始为了满足未来疫情后大量旅客旅游商务的需求，已经开始在接订单，开始在制造生产。相信台湾能够在整个航太产业全球供应链里面能够占很重要的一席。
After a pandemic lull, Taoyuan Airport is buzzing again. It prompts planners to begin working on an even more ambitious expansion.
我们做了一个所谓的空前的挑战，就是我们桃园现在有个航空城的计划，把这个机场当成一个核心，那往外蔓延。那我们想充分的发挥所谓的机场经济学，在这个机场周遭，我们有所谓的将近有300公顷的产专区，我们有上千公顷的住宅区跟商业区。那我们引进相关的产业，那再搭配资源性的这些条件，那我想这就是为什么桃园能够成为亚太地区首屈一指的航太城市。
Once upon a time, Taoyuan was a small agricultural town developed by the ancestors. It then became an air transport center, the most important gateway of the island. Now, the Aerotropolis project will advance the city's continuing transformation into a genuine aerospace capital, linking all forms of transportation in a seamless process that carries Taoyuan into the future.
Wow. It's truly amazing how many steps and intricate procedures are involved in aircraft maintenance and part replacement. These aircraft mechanics are truly admirable. Now, let's reveal the answer. Question 3. Regarding aircraft maintenance and the Taoyuan Aerotropolis project, which of the following is correct? A. Engines are usually removed only for regular maintenance. If an engine blade is unexpectedly damaged, the plane can continue flying without replacing the part. B. During aircraft inspections, the removed parts can be placed anywhere without labeling the positions, as long as they can be put back in the end. C. After the engine inspection is complete, there is no need to test it on a test stand for confirmation. It can be directly reinstalled on the aircraft and used for flight missions. D. The Taoyuan city government continues to plan the expansion of the Aerotropolis project, extending outward from Taoyuan Airport, bringing in related industries to promote development. This one was pretty simple, right? The correct answer is D. Options A, B, and C are incorrect. The video clearly mentioned that there are 2 situations where the engine is removed. One is for regular maintenance, and the other is for unscheduled replacement, which might occur if the aircraft ingests birds or stones during takeoff or landing, causing damage to the engine blades. This situation requires immediate replacement and repair. Additionally, during the inspection and maintenance process, every tiny part is crucial, with up to 40,000 parts being removed and disassembled. Therefore, each part's position must be recorded and thoroughly inspected to avoid confusion. Finally, after the engine inspection and maintenance are complete, it must undergo a final test on a test stand to ensure that all values meet the standards before it can be reinstalled on the aircraft and used for flight missions, ensuring the safety of all passengers. After answering the questions, let me summarize 8 commonly used English words related to airplane navigation. As always, feel free to pause the video and think about how to say these words. 1. Takeoff. The moment when an aircraft leaves the ground and begins to fly. Example: the passengers fastened their seatbelts before takeoff. A little reminder: take off has another meaning too. Takeoff can also be used metaphorically to describe a business taking off, meaning to become successful or popular quickly. Example: the company took off in just a few years, becoming a leader in the industry. 2. Landing. The process of an aircraft returning to the ground after a flight. Example: the plane had a smooth landing despite the strong winds. 3. Taxi. The movement of an aircraft on the ground, usually to or from the runway. Example: the aircraft taxied to the runway for takeoff. So, the next time you see table must be stowed during taxi, takeoff, and landing on the airplane tray table, you shouldn't be confused. Here, taxi doesn't mean a cab, but refers to the airplane's movement on the ground. 4. Runway. A long, flat surface at an airport used for aircraft takeoffs and landings. Example: the runway was clear for the plane to take off. 5. Gate. The area at an airport where passengers board or leave the aircraft. Example: passengers should proceed to gate 15 for boarding. 6. Baggage claim. The area at an airport where passengers collect their checked luggage after a flight. Example: after landing, we headed to the baggage claim to retrieve our suitcases. 7. Boarding pass. A document provided to passengers that allows them to board the aircraft. Example: don't forget to show your boarding pass at the gate. 8. Turbulence. The irregular and often sudden movement of air, which can cause the aircraft to shake during flight. Example: the captain warned us to stay seated due to turbulence. So, the next time you hear the captain announce something like this regarding turbulence,
ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking. We are expecting some turbulence ahead, so for your safety, please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. We recommend that you remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off. Thank you for your cooperation.
please make sure to return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt to stay safe. Finally, let's review these commonly used words one more time: takeoff, landing, taxi, runway, gate, baggage claim, boarding pass, turbulence. Congratulations on completing the quiz. I believe you now have a basic understanding of the past, present, and future of Taoyuan Airport. Next, I will introduce you to 3 common announcements you often hear at the airport. At the airport, announcements play a crucial role in keeping passengers informed about their flight status. Today, we will learn about 3 common types of airport announcements: boarding announcements, delay announcements, and final call announcements. I will explain the purpose and content of these announcements, along with examples. Boarding announcement. This type of announcement informs passengers that boarding has begun. It typically includes the gate number, flight number, and destination. Template. Ladies and gentlemen, flight number, to destination, is now boarding at gate number. Example.
Ladies and gentlemen, Flight ABC 123 to New York is now boarding at Gate 5.
Delay announcement. This type of announcement informs passengers of a flight delay. It typically provides the reason for the delay and the new estimated departure time. Template. We regret to inform you that flight number to destination is delayed due to reason for delay. The new departure time is new departure time. Example.
We regret to inform you that flight XYZ 789 to Tokyo is delayed due to technical issues. The new departure time is 10:30 a.m.
Final call announcement. This type of announcement is an urgent reminder for passengers who have not yet boarded to proceed to the gate immediately. Template. This is the final call for passengers on flight number to destination. Please proceed to gate number immediately. Example.
This is the final call for passengers on flight LMN 456 to Paris. Please proceed to gate 12 immediately.
Now, we are about to embark on a more challenging and interesting phase. This question requires a short answer. It will test you on the knowledge you've learned from the video. Are you ready? Let's take on the challenge together. Short answer question. If you were to take foreign friends to visit Taoyuan, how would you introduce Taoyuan Aerotropolis and Taoyuan Airport to them? This one's a bit challenging, right? Don't worry. I've got a list of words you might use to prepare an answer. 1. Taoyuan Airport. 2. Pond. 3. Aerotropolis. 4. Hub. 5. Maintenance. 6. Transportation. 7. Gateway. 8. Economy. 9. Passenger. 10. Goods. You can pause the video and think about how to use these words. If you already have an answer, read it out or write it down. Remember, practice makes perfect. Did you try to answer the question? If the answer is yes, that's great. If not, that's okay. Let me show you my answer. Please read along with me out loud. Taoyuan has a rich history, renowned for its rich pond culture, and in modern times, it prides itself on the Taoyuan Airport, which serves as the heart of its aerotropolis. Taoyuan Airport is not only a major hub for air transportation in Asia, but also a key center for aircraft maintenance. As Taiwan's international gateway, Taoyuan Airport handles tens of thousands of passengers and a large volume of goods daily. Positioned at the crossroads of several major economies, Taoyuan Airport has become a crucial transportation hub connecting different parts of the world, boosting Taiwan's economy and establishing Taoyuan as an indispensable economic and logistics center in Asia. Congratulations on completing all the questions. Have you learned a lot at the end of this course? One more thing. At the end of the video, there's a quiz for you to do so that you can review what you've learned from the video. So don't forget to do the quiz after watching the video. Enjoy studying. Bye.